Welcome to my next blog. Today I'm going to talk about natural remedies. I think this is really important information. See, there's a lot of illness about, and when you go to the doctor, if you're ill, they're just legal drug dealers. All they do is treat the symptoms. They don't actually get to the root cause of the problem. You see, drug companies, they don't profit from healthy people. If you speak to your doctor about natural remedies, they'll just laugh at you. Yeah, have some drugs. That's what they'll do. They will literally push drugs on you and your symptoms might go away, but the root cause of the issue will not be sorted. A lot of illness is caused by inflammation in the body. Illnesses like arthritis, that's a good example. That's very common. That's caused by inflammation, and there's many more illnesses which you can find by just searching on the internet. Look up illnesses related to inflammation. So what you need to do, you need to, if you're finding yourself, you're not well, look to more natural remedies. Don't even bother going to the doctor. Obviously sometimes you need to go to the doctor, say if you need antibiotics for something like that, but just for general wellness, if you incorporate foods containing antitoxins, this will reduce inflammation in the body. You can feel well but still have inflammation by eating unhealthy foods, and this will manifest later on down the line when you're a bit older. All this inflammation it'll cause different illnesses. So what foods contain antitoxins? Well, first off, there's the dark berries, like say blackberries and blueberries. They're full of antitoxins. If you incorporate them in your diet every day, it'll help to reduce inflammation. There is olive oil, nuts, especially almonds. They're fantastic foods to help inflammation. What else? Tomatoes, they're good. And green leafy vegetables. I touched on this in a previous blog. The green leafy vegetables, a fantastic way of getting them in your diet is through juicing. So if you buy yourself preferably a cold press juicer which doesn't kill the enzymes through heat, if you have a green juice every day, that's fantastic to help reduce inflammation. I think it's really relevant, this, because your health is your wealth, and if you just go to the doctor every time you have a little issue, all they will do is pump you full of drugs, and in the long run they will fuck you up. That's a fact. The number of people I've bumping into and spoken to have complained of minor things like they can't sleep or whatever, and all the doctor does is just issue drugs, and it basically turns people into the walking dead. Eventually, people become addicted to these prescribed drugs and they think they need them, but really you should be looking at more natural remedies and reducing your inflammation within your body is a great way to start. So see these anti-inflammatory foods, have them raw. When you cook any like natural foods like green vegetables or tomatoes, it kills the natural enzymes in them foods which give you all these health benefits. So that's a bit of good advice, you know, eat raw. I've done a bit of research on this myself because I'm fascinated by all this, you know, natural, you know, healing yourself naturally. One of the things I came across that they say that helps inflammation as well is fish. I don't think eating fish these days is such a good idea. I used to love my fish, but when you look at how fish is produced on the mass scale, you know, in the market, most of the fish you come across is going to be farmed, and farmed fish has almost no nutritional value, because if you look at the conditions of these fish farms, they're literally crammed into these little segments where they've not got any room to live proper lives. They're just purely bred for their meat. And yeah, look into it. I urge you to look into fish. There's lots of good information. And also, if you look to purchase fish which is you know, they market it as being caught from the sea, I don't even think that's all that healthy these days. Look at the Fukushima disaster, the nuclear disaster that happened in Japan back in 2011. There's a lot about that they're not telling us, like the amount of nuclear waste that's gone into the Pacific Ocean. I wouldn't buy any fish which is from the Pacific, especially because I don't know, I reckon there's all sorts of cancer causing properties in all that. There is so much that they're not telling us. Yeah, look into that as well. Well, that was just a quick short video anyway. I hope you find it interesting. So these, just to reiterate, have these anti-inflammatory foods full of antitoxins and have them raw. Incorporate them every day into your diet. Like a great snack is if you just go and buy a punnet of blackberries or a punnet of blueberries and just have them every day. Just incorporate it into your diet. And if you suffer from the likes of arthritis, if you do this, you will see results within a few months. But do your research, don't just take my word for it. You know, do your research, but check out anti-inflammatory foods, and it's, you know, it'd be good for general health and well-being, because if you're healthy, you're happy. Your health is your wealth. That is such a good saying, and it's so true. Alright, well, I'm going to leave that one today. If you've got any questions, or if you want to comment on anything I've spoken about today, or any of my other blogs, just write me a message. If you want to get in touch, or if you want me to talk about anything, you know, let me know. Just get in touch with me and visit my website, www.equanimitycoach.com. It's on my YouTube channel. Alright, take care.